Okay, so in the last video we went through it, getting the coordinates of the vertices of this particular T section, and you saw it went very fast at the end here. So listen, our one is what? Our one is 0, 0, 0, right? And our 9 is just behind the 1 here, right? So it will have the same x coordinate and the same y coordinate, but the only difference will be the z coordinate, and the z coordinate will be at a distance of L, as we are seeing here. Okay, it will be the same thing for all of the other coordinates. So that's why I just copied and I paste and placed L everywhere. If you are not convinced, you can still go ahead and look for the coordinates of each of those vertices there, yes, and you'll find you may find something more interesting. Okay, so the other one, I'll call it FAC. Okay, I just want to call it FAC. I don't want to go and check whether there's already a MATLAB function that is called face or something like that, because it is not advisable to use MATLAB built-in functions. Okay, so let me just call it FAC, and you can read it face. Okay, those of you who are used to SMS and WhatsApp and Facebook and things like that, let's just call it face. So for the faces, well, we'll have to indicate the different faces of this particular element. So the nodes here, the coordinates have already been given. Okay, now we need to indicate the different faces. When we say faces, it is faces. Okay, so we indicate the faces using the nodes, and here I will use 4 nodes for each face. Means I would separate my T element into faces of squares, or rectangle rather, or rectangles. Okay, are you seeing what I'm doing here? Of rectangles. So for example, my first rectangle, first of all I'll deal in the form of planes. Okay, so I'll finish with those that are in the XY plane first. Okay, so this T here, for example, is in the XY plane. So I will take 1, 2, 7, 8. Are you seeing that? 1, 2, 7, 8. It draws this particular face here. Okay, so 1, 2, 7, 8. The next phase is the next line. Okay, so 1, 2, 7, 8 is that phase. Then for this other phase, I will draw it, this other phase here. Are you seeing it? Okay, I will draw it 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it will be 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see that when I say 3, 4, 5, 6, automatically this 6 will close itself to this 3. Okay, so you draw a line here to 4, a line here to 5, a line here to 6, and then 6 will automatically, the last point is automatically connected to the first point. Okay, and then the all the closed contour that we have just indicated will be shaded with the color that we want. Okay, that is for the XY plane for this one. So I'll go now to the T that is behind it, which is also in the XY plane. So that T there, I will have 9, 10, 15, 16, 9, 10, 15, 16. Okay, and then I will have 11, 12, 13, 14. 11, 12, 13, 14. We need to say that we use MATLAB incrementation, right? Okay, so now let me go to the X. Yes, I prefer that, the XZ plane. Okay, the XZ plane. So for the XZ plane, I'll have this one 1, 8, 16, 1, 9. Okay, 1, 9, 16, 8 to represent this square down here, this rectangle rather, down here. That's 1, 9, 16, 8. 1, 9, 16, 8. Okay, let's go down. And then I'll have this rectangle that is down here. Okay, under this flange, just down. So it will be 7, 15, 14, 6. Okay, 7, 15, 14, 6. Okay, then what next? Let me just take the other flange also the other way, which should be 3, 11, 10, 2, 3, 11, 10, 2. Okay, and then I'll have the one on top. Are you seeing the one on top? Okay, the whole of this thing. 4, 12, 13, 5. 4, 12, 13, 5. Okay, so I think that is that for the XZ plane. Now I can go to the ZY plane. Okay, I can go to the ZY plane. So ZY plane, I'll start with this small t that you're seeing here, which is 6, 5, 13, 14. 6, 5, 13, 14. Okay, then I'll go to this one here. Look at this one here. 8, 7, 15, 16. 8, 7, 15, 16. 8, 7, 15, 16. And then dot. Then the other one behind here, which should be 1, 2, 10, 9. Okay, 1, 2, 10, 9. That's 1, 2, 10, 9. Okay, and then the last, I think that's the last. Hopefully we've not forgotten any phase. 3, 4, 12, 11. 3, 4, 12, 11. Okay. So let's check our time, please. Okay, we still have time here. So these are the vertices and these are the faces. So this to indicate that this one, 1, 2, for example, is this face that we have in front here. So how will MATLAB draw it? He will come and take this one. So when you say 1 here, you're actually saying that go and draw the first coordinate, that is the coordinate that is on the first line of this vertex, of this vert array. So he will go to the first line here, he will see 0, 0, and he will plot a point there. Then 2, he will go to the second line here, and then take the value that is there and plot it. Okay, and then 7, he will go to the 7th line, and then 8, he will go to the 8th line and plot those points. Then he will link those points all together to form the face that we are concerned with. That is what will happen. Okay, so how do we make him to do this? Well, we just use patch, our function patch, which has the properties faces. Okay, faces to which we have to give the fact variable, and vertices to which we have to give the vert variable. Okay, so once we have these, let's just set the face color. We'll set our face color here to cyan. Okay, then we'll remove that. We'll set the axis visible off. Okay, so what is left here is just for us to try, right? It's just for us to try. So I would like this to be drawn just for us to see. What's the function name? Draw 3D. Okay, let's just execute draw 3D at the opening of our figure. So we'll just call the function draw 3D. Okay, when we call it like that, you go and execute the sets of code that we have written inside draw 3D. Okay, so let's try that. So if I launch this, where is the mistake? What is innervating the matter? So let's go see. So we have undefined function of variable Joe. Okay, yes, that's very, very dangerous. Okay, it's very, 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 very dangerous. Okay, so we'll have to put it Control C Oh, we cannot even put it here because our length element is 0. Okay, so let's just put a length element of 3 here. Okay, just to see what it will give. Then we'll put it back to 0 and call it at the appropriate place where it's supposed to be called. Okay, so let's just put the draw element of 3 here. It was making ping because in the function we have called jo.h, whereas jo.h is only defined after the function has been called, not before. So we have to put it under here so that jo.h and all the like is defined before we actually call the function. And there is a mistake that we've done here. Jo.h is what? Is 50, but the 50 here is in centimeters, okay? It is not in meters. So when we are drawing, if everything has to be to scale, we have to multiply here. We have to make sure we convert it to meters, okay? So it has to be times 10 or times 0.01, right? So times 10 to the minus 2. Control C. No, come on. Control C. So same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. And that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's run that again and see what it gives. Okay, so this is what we are having. Are you seeing that? We already have our T. It's very strange. So what we'll do is that we will put it in view tree form, okay? What is that thing? I think it's something like that, except I've forgotten. Okay. Woo. We've made mistakes from all indices, okay? We really made mistakes. So let's put rotate on, okay? Just to appreciate our view. What's the problem? Must contain axis. What's the time? Okay, we are done with this video. Wow. We have some manabrea to solve here. So we'll solve it in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.